chartered accountant. He has a 10 years experience in this professional stream, and he's a BCom honors, St. Xavier's College, Kolkata. His expertise are in GST compliances, GST litigation, and income tax matters. He has also handled forensic audit matters, subsidy, leasing matter, central, internal audit, and statutory audit. He is also a life member of Views Exchange and ACAE, presently serving as an executive committee of Views Exchange, and also associate in several social organizations. So I just welcome CA Naveen Singhal.
Thank you so much, Nehaji and Pallavi, for this wonderful introduction. And since it's my first time as a speaker, I would request all of you to please bear with me. I will, with my
Just
humble
a
submission.
moment, Naveen, before you start,
Yes.
may I request Pallavi to give the introductory remarks as well. Okay, she
Yes,
was going
thank
to
you.
introduce Views and Naka. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Neha. Once again. Before today's seminar has been organized by the Views Exchange along with the association with NACA. Before introducing today's webinar subject, I would introduce Views Exchange Association, which is a 31-year-old organization having more than 700 professionals and is committed to share professional knowledge and updates among its members. It regularly organizes seminars, webinars, workshops, knowledge sessions around the year. NACA is also a New Alipur CA Chartered Accountant Association exclusively for chartered accountants residing near New Alipur and Behala. Further, I would like to give a brief introduction about the conclave which Views Exchange is having on 28 December, a full day conclave on the theme of Explore, Excel and Advance, New Opportunities for Professionals. We request you to please attend and get benefited. Details will be shared in the chat box. Now, I just give a brief about the today's topic, webinar's topic, which is an annual return and reconciliation of GSTR 99C, which is very much relevant for the month of December, since 31st December is the last date for GST annual filing.
Correct.
So now I would, with this, I would hand over the proceedings to Neha Kedia. Over to Neha.
Thank you, Pallavi. So without delaying further, I request CA Naveen Singhal to please start his proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nehaji. Thank you so much, Pallavi, and the entire organizing team of Views Exchange. It's my first time as a speaker, and I would like to take this opportunity to give my best with whatever little knowledge I have. Without wasting any further time, I will start my presentation. Actually, it's some documents I have prepared. I'll be sharing that. Is my screen visible? Yeah. First, the first Word file is the basic file. Now, in the first point of the basic file, I mentioned that recently on 4th of December and 5th of December, the GST department and the institute have uh, released the FAQs and also the technical guide on GST annual return GSTR 9. I will so as to file your GSTR 9, all the due returns of GSTR 1 and 3B for the financial year 24-25 needs to be updated. This covers FAQ 1 and FAQ 2. Now, the third basic point is the due date is 31st December and it is not expected to be extended. The very fourth basic point, aggregate turnover, includes all taxable supplies excluding RCM. It includes exempt supplies, export of goods or services, and all the interstate supplies between the GSTINs under the same PAN and excludes the tax amount. Now, we can answer in the chat box also. If it's a small example, if 6 GSTINs are there under a single PAN and the turnover of each GSTIN is 1 crore each. So the aggregate total turnover is 6 crore rupees. Is GSTR 9 applicable? Some of you might say ki bhai GSTIN wise the turnover is not exceeding 2 crores, so it's not applicable. But the aggregate turnover across the PAN is more than rupees 5 crore. So GSTR 9 and 9C are both applicable. It is pan-wise. Before starting GSTR 9, it is advisable to reconcile the following things. The ITC of the previous year, which we have disclosed in the current year, the ITC of the current year, and the ITC of the current year disclosed in the subsequent year. Very important changes have come in Table 6A1, Table 6B, 8C, and 6H, and also in 8A. I will discuss all those tables at length with examples. Now, Table 12 and 13 have now become mandatory. Table 12 contains the earlier year ITCs, and Table 13 contains the ITC of financial year 24-25, which has been reported in 25-26. It is very important because it has now become mandatory. This table can be a table of litigation later on. If an SEC does not report the 24-25 ITCs, which he has claimed in 25-26, before 30th of November, then the department might say that आपने तो claim यहाँ पे disclose नहीं किया, so how can we reconcile the figures? The basic 8th point is the additional tax liability can now be paid through ITC. It is very simple. Earlier only cash was allowed. A very simple question, can ITC be claimed through GSTR 9? Anyone can unmute yourself and answer this. क्या ITC हम लोग GSTR 9 में मतलब यहाँ आंसर दिया हुआ है ठीक है, but as per logic, can it be claimed? Answer is no, it cannot be claimed as per FAQs and as per the department. But several honorable high courts have given a decision otherwise. The Calcutta High Court, the Honorable Calcutta High Court, in the case of Ankit Kumar Agarwal in 2024, has decided that GSTR 9 is a valid document. What has happened in that case was Ankit Kumar Agarwal did not report, had omitted the details of compensation cess, both input and output tax in his GSTR 1 and the monthly returns. But he has appropriately disclosed it in GSTR 9. Now the department told that ITC हम allow नहीं करेंगे, but you will have to pay the output tax. But the Calcutta High Court had set aside the original order and remanded the matter back to the adjudicating authority. So the Calcutta High Court had considered GSTR 9 as a very valid document. So it is advisable because it is a document of your financial discipline. GSTR 9 and 9Cs are very important documents because it can help you later in your litigation aspect. Now, on 4th of December, the department had issued additional FAQs. There was a very big question that ITC of 23-24, sorry, a reversal of ITC of 23-24, which has been reported in the monthly return of 3B. Where is it to be reported in GSTR 9? The technical guide to institute also earlier said that it is to be reported in Table 7, but the additional FAQs have made it clear that no 23-24 ITC will be reported anywhere in Table 7 for reversal purposes. Clear? We shall come back to that again. Under 9C, a new table titled Late Fee Payable and Paid have been inserted, which captures the late fee payable under Section 47, subsection 2. Now, earlier this table was not there. The 9C late fee was not auto-populated. Now it is auto-populated. Now, what is the quantum of late fee to be payable? The late fee for GSTR 9 will be calculated later of the two, date of filing 9 or due date of filing 9. So let us cover it by two examples. GSTR 9 was furnished on 25th of December. No issue, it was timely furnished, so no late fee. But 9C was furnished on 7th of Jan. So 31st December is the due date, 7-day late fee will be auto-populated in 9C. Simple. Example number 2. 5th January, GSTR 9 was furnished. 7th January, 9C was furnished. So 5 दिन का late fee of GSTR 9 will come. Now, the late fee for 9C will be computed later of the two dates, date of filing GSTR 9 and the due date of filing GSTR 9. So the date of filing is 5th January. So for 2 days, the late fee for 9C will be computed. अब इसमें यह समझना है what the department has done. Department has eliminated the double demand of late fee because the date of filing 9 will be considered if it is filed beyond 31st of December. So total 7 days का ही late fee लग रहा है यहाँ पे, not 5 + 7 12 days का late fee. Clear? Now these are the most important tables. 6A1, what is the intent of the government or the department to introduce this table 6A1? 8A, 8B, 8C. Logic behind changes in 8B, 8A, 8B, 8C, I will discuss it. 8C will contain data which is not there in 6B, 8B. 8C will contain missed ITC figures. We will discuss it at length. Table 12 and table 13. Table 5O of 9C is a magical table. जो कहीं नहीं जाता वो table 5O में जाता है. Another concept is reclaimed ITC is the ITC of the year in which it is reclaimed. So table 6H comes into play. It is very important to distinguish between table 6H, table 6A1. हम लोग करेंगे discuss. There is no limit to reclaim ITC under Rule 37. What is Rule 37? किसी को याद है? Rule 37 comes into play when you have not paid to your suppliers within 180 days. So you need to reverse the input tax credit. And then you can claim the credit as and when the payment has been made. Okay. Delinking table 6C and 6H, 8C and 6H logic, I will discuss that. अच्छा, reclaimed ITC appears twice in 6A within the same financial year. कैसे होता है ये? If you are claiming your ITC in table 6A, 100 rupees will come. You are reversing it, then again you are claiming it. So what happens is 3B में आपका 2 बार 100 + 100 200 rupees आता है. So it gets auto-populated in table 6A as 200 rupees, which needs to be reconciled in table 6B to 6H. Okay. And 8B equals to 6B. ये mind में रखिएगा, 8B equals to 6B. So the math behind all these things will be discussed. Now I am only discussing the basics. Some new tables have been inserted. I will discuss it in GSTR 9 itself. Okay, like HSN-wise invert summary is not compulsory. All of us know it. And then table 15 is optional. And exempted and nil rated supplies can be grouped under exempted row only. You cannot group it under nil rated supplies as per instructions. You have to, if you are willing to, it's an optional thing. If you want to club both of them, you can report it in exempted table only. Now, before going ahead, I will just open GSTR 9 template. Just a second. This is the draft GSTR 9. अगर आप लोग मेरे संग रहेंगे, आप लोग को बहुत कुछ समझ में आ जाएगा. एंड यू नो आई पर्सनली prepared this. So क्या है कि 80% of your logic will get cleared. There are a lot of queries. Yesterday also I got some calls, but the math behind it is very, very simple. The only thing is that you need to be with me. 6A, what is 6A? 6A में वो ITC आता है जो कि टेबल 4A of GSTR, इसको भी मैं खोल लेता हूँ. I will open it. Means before considering any kind of ITC reversals, this table comes. मतलब आपने जो claim किया है during the year, whatever you have claimed will come over here. Okay. This 6A1 is a new table. 6A1 is very, very important. It eliminates the ITC of the previous years. फिर से सुन लीजिए, note it down somewhere. 6A1 eliminates the ITCs of the previous year other than reclaimed ones. अब other than reclaimed क्यों लिखा हुआ है, उसके पीछे भी logic है. I will not make you learn anything, just understand the logics behind it. 6A में क्या आ रहा है, जो आपने claim किया, whatever ITC you have availed in the entire year, it is being auto-populated over here. 6A1, eliminate the ITCs of 23-24, which you might have claimed in table 6A. Earlier, this was not there. So there was an unreconciled difference डाउनस्टेयर्स, मतलब यहाँ पे इस टेबल में आपका टेबल एल में एक सॉरी नॉट टेबल एल, टेबल ओ में 6O में हमेशा एक तो डिफरेंस खड़ा रहता था, ठीक है, बट नाउ दिस डिफरेंस का चीज खत्म हो गया है. 6A minus 6A1 is a single bucket. Remember, what is 6A minus 6A1 doing? 6A minus 6A1 is eliminating the ITCs of the previous year. So the pure ITCs of 24-25 will come in 6A2. There are several examples also. I will come to that. A minus A1. Simple. फिर से मैं बोल रहा हूँ, total ITC claimed in 24-25 exclude the ITCs of the previous year. Simple. 8B, 6B पहले भी था. Over here, the instructions have stated that you can club input and input services under inputs only. So 8B में क्या होगा? Whatever ITC is there in A2, 6A2 will then be bifurcated between B to H. So B to H is a second bucket. तो टेबल 6 सिंपल है. 6A जो ITC हमने क्लेम किया, 6A1 reverse the earlier year ITCs. 6B to 6H bifurcate the ITC of 24-25 under different heads. Okay, simple. Now 6C पता है ITC on inward supply on RCM basis है, so I will not go to that. 6H इसमें एक FAQ है, 24 number FAQ. It's the last FAQ of the earlier FAQs. ITC reclaim, मतलब शॉर्ट में यही, मतलब सार यही है. द समरी इज दैट ITC reclaimed is the ITC of the year in which it is reclaimed. So remember this point. And ITC reclaimed से हम क्या बोलना चाह रहे हैं? रूल 37 एंड 37A का रिवर्सल्स के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. अदर देन दैट वी आर नॉट कवरिंग दैट. नाउ आई विल कम टू टेबल 7 वंस wherein the reversal part is mentioned. ITC रिवर्सल्स का यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है. रूल 37 जो रिक्लेम का बात हो रहा है, इट इज ओनली फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ रूल 37 एंड 37A. What is rule 37? If you have not made payment to the supplier within 180 days, reverse the ITC, reclaim later on. That reclaimed ITC will be reported in 6H. Remember this thing. I think 70-80% लोग तो करते ही नहीं है. They do it when the letter comes, when there's adjudication, when there's audit. So it is not applicable for 80%, but still we need to know this because कहीं गलत रिपोर्टिंग नहीं हो जाए 6H में. And रूल 37A में क्या होता है? सपोज यू हैव क्लेम्ड एन ITC बट द सप्लायर डिड नॉट फर्निश द GSTR1, सो योर इनपुट वाज नॉट अवेलेबल इन 2B. सो व्हाट हैपेंड इज you are reversing that input, but you can claim it as and when the supplier has reported the invoice in his GSTR1, but that should be within the specified date of 30th November 2025. 30th November is the cutoff date of financial year 24-25 inputs to be claimed. Now rule 38 में है, it's for banks and NBFCs. I will not focus on this too much. ISD rule 39. Rule 42 and 43 is important because proportionate ITC reversals is required when the input services and capital goods are used both for taxable and exempt and non-GST supplies. 7E is very important. 17.5 reversals. When we are reversing something, we should know what we are reversing. Is it a temporary reversal or a permanent reversal? Temporary reversal और permanent reversal कहाँ जाता है? If anyone can tell me in the chat box, in 3B कहाँ जाता है? Anyone? Where does temporary and permanent reversal go? ठीक है. Temporary and permanent reversal basically goes in table 4B2 and 4B1 of 3B. वो भी मैं आपके साथ एक बार शेयर कर लूंगा. Is my screen visible? Okay. Now, any other reversal. What does any other reversal mean? Any other reversal implies any kind of reversal which is not covered above. विच इज नॉट कवर्ड अबव, लाइक डुप्लीकेट आईटीसी हो गया, वॉलेंट्री करेक्शंस हो गया, रॉन्ग जीएसटी आइन हो गया. सो वी नीड टू रिवर्स दैट. अदर रिवर्सल्स means temporary reversals are also covered here. Yes, temporary reversals are covered here. Permanent reversals are covered in 6C. Yes, permanent reversals like motor vehicles, insurance policy का ITC आपने claim कर दिया, reverse it. मोटर व्हीकल का क्लेम कर लिया, नॉट यूज्ड इन द बिजनेस ऑफ ट्रेडिंग ऑफ मोटर व्हीकल्स, रिवर्स इट. एंड 17(5) इज एन एग्जॉस्टिव लिस्ट एंड सुप्रीम कोर्ट तक भी केसेस गए हैं. ऑल ऑफ अस नो इट. नाउ दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, ये ना लोग मिस कर जाते हैं यहाँ पे. 7J क्या है? 6O-7I, मतलब सारा रिवर्सल्स को ऐड करके 6O से माइनस करे. व्हाट इज 6O? 6O was, see, it is simple maths and nothing else. Total ITC availed I to N above. I to N में क्या क्या आ रहा है? I में है B to H भी आता है. Means whatever ITC we are disclosing, हम लोग मैनुअली फीड कर रहे हैं, whatever we are manually feeding in 6B and 6H, all those will be reported, all those will be considered. ठीक है. Now let me go ahead now to the basic slide only. हाँ ना, अब टेबल 8A में आते हैं एक बार. We are now just doing the basics. Okay, we will also consider the examples also later on. 8A is very important. A very major changes come in 8A. What changes come? Earlier जो 2B में आता था, that was the static data of 2B used to come in 8A. मतलब जो 31 मार्च 24 तक आपको इनपुट दिख रहा है in 8A, in 2B that will come in 8A. Now a very major changes come over here, because of which 8C has been delinked from several other tables. What is the change? Simple maths. Table 8A of GSTN 9 captures the documents or records pertaining to 24-25. मतलब क्या हो गया इसका? It will include the invoices of 24-25 appearing in 2B of next year. मतलब अगर कोई भी invoice of 24-25 has been reported between April to October 25, means in financial year 25-26, up to the specified date of 30th of November, it will be auto populated in 8A. ये एक बहुत बड़ा चेंज है, ये पहले नहीं था. इसका मैथ्स ठीक करने के लिए, बिकॉज ये वाला 9C क्या कर रहा है, ओनली 24-25, मतलब करेंट ईयर डेटा, द ईयर फॉर विच यू आर फाइलिंग द 9, इट इज कंसिडरिंग ओनली दैट डेटा. सो इसमें क्या हो रहा है कि 24-25 को जो इनपुट्स है रिपोर्टेड अप टिल द कट ऑफ डेट, द स्पेसिफाइड डेट ऑफ 30th नवंबर ऑफ 25-26 विल बी कंसिडर्ड. इसमें हुआ क्या, अब आप देखिए 8A में बहुत बड़ा चेंज आ गया है. एंड इट विल एक्सक्लूड द इनवॉइस ऑफ 23-24, मतलब 23-24 का हटा दिया गया. अब 23-24 का 6A में भी हटा था, 6A2 से 8 में भी हटा दिया गया है. सो इंटेंट द प्योर इंटेंट इज कंसिडर्ड द ITCs, आउटपुट टैक्सेस, एवरीथिंग फॉर 24-25 ओनली. हमने डिस्कस किया था एडिशनल FAQs में. इट इज मेंशन दैट 23-24 रिवर्सल्स स्पेसिफाइड इन दिस GSTR 9 नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. हमको कहीं रिपोर्टिंग नहीं करना. मींस द प्योर ITCs ऑफ 24-25 रिपोर्टेड अंटिल 30th November 25 विल बी रिपोर्टेड ओवर हियर. ये मैं बार बार क्यों रिपीट कर रहा हूं, बिकॉज इसके पीछे मैथ्स है. एंड मैथ्स ऐसा कुछ है, देखिए 8B इज कमिंग फ्रॉम 6B. 6B क्या था? 6B में हम लोग डिफरेंशिएट करते थे बिटवीन कैपिटल गुड्स इनपुट एंड इनपुट सर्विसेज. इनपुट सर्विसेज कुड बी रिपोर्टेड अंडर इनपुट्स आल्सो. सो 6B डेटा इज फेड बाय अस इन GSTR 9. तो 6B से ऑटोमेटिक आ रहा है. मींस व्हाट इनपुट यू हैव कंसीडर्ड फॉर 24-25. नाउ 8C का मैथ्स देखिए क्या है. 8C का मैथ्स ये है, फ्रेश missed ITCs of 24-25 reported in 25-26 up till October 25. अब इसमें reclaimed ITC क्यों नहीं आता है? See, in the FAQs they have listed huge examples, big thing, but मैं इसका एकदम सिंपल मैथ्स बता दे रहा हूँ. अगर 8C में रिक्लेम्ड ITC को डाल देंगे, मतलब हो क्या रहा है, यू आर क्लेमिंग इट ओवर हियर, यू विल क्लेम एन ITC in 6A, you will reclaim again in 6 से. So 100 plus 100, 200 rupees यहाँ पर हो गया. You will mention 100 rupees in 6B. You will mention, suppose it is a 37 rule का ITC है. You will mention it in 6H. So 200 ऊपर था, -100 यहाँ पर आ गया. एंड 6B में हम लोग 100 रुपीज लिख रहे हैं ऑलरेडी. सो व्हाट विल हैपन if you have claimed an ITC, obviously it was appearing in your 2B, that is why it has come in 8A. That 100 rupees will also come from 6B over here. ठीक है, 6B to 8B आ गया. If you again mention it in 8C, तब क्या होगा? See, 8A is one bucket over here, 8B plus C is the second bucket over here. Please understand. देखिए, इसके पीछे लॉजिक्स दे हैव गिवन एट लेंस, बट मैं एकदम सिंप्लीफाई कर दे रहा हूँ. डिफरेंस इज 8A minus B plus C. 8A क्या था? एंटायर ITC ऑफ फाइनेंशियल ईयर 24-25 रिपोर्टेड अप टिल 30th November 25. सिंपल. 8B में क्या था? It is coming from 6B, whatever input you have claimed in your books of accounts for 24-25. If you have missed any inputs, report it in 8C. So it will match. 8B plus C will match. If I will report the reclaimed ITC in 8C also, it will create a difference, because 100 rupees 8A में आ रहा है, 100 rupees 8B में आ रहा है. Now if we again mention it in 8C, then 100 minus 200 हो जाएगा. So this is the logic behind it, but they have now let's cover it by some examples. See, 8C में क्या था? 8C contains the data of ITC of the current financial year, which is availed in the next financial year within the specified time period. What is the specified period? 30th November. This table shall not include any ITC which was claimed or reported in 4A of 3B. क्यों? And reversed in 4B. क्यों? Why? The answer is very simple, because if you have claimed an ITC, it will appear in 6B, it will then appear in 8B. So, and if you again mention it in 8C, then 8B and C is a single bucket. I am again telling, इसको bucket wise कीजिए यार. 8B and C में एक bucket है, 8A is one bucket. If you are again mentioning it in 8C, what will happen? It will create a difference. Shall not be reported. Hence, 8C will only contain the missed ITCs of the current year, which is claimed in 3B of the next financial year. अब ये जो क्वेश्चन FAQ 16 है एंड 15 and 16 है, अभी जो मैंने बोला, it exactly replicates that with an example. 8A will have the corresponding ITC and also the table 8B will be auto-populated. So अगर 8C में फिर से डाल देंगे तो it will create a difference. Let us take one example. एग्जाम्पल बहुत आराम से करेंगे, बिकॉज यू नो रजिस्टर करने में थोड़ा टाइम लगता है. मिस्टर ए हैज क्लेम द ITC फॉर द मंथ ऑफ मार्च 8. तो क्या हुआ? क्लेम्ड इन मार्च 24-25 में क्लेम हो गया, 3B में आ गया. रिवर्स द सेम इन मार्च, रिवर्सल भी कर दिया in 3B, because the goods had not reached the factory. Circular 170 section 16(2)(b, which states that until and unless you receive the goods, you cannot claim the input tax credit. So input tax credit कब आया? बाद में आया, अप्रैल में आया. अप्रैल में हमने उसको रिक्लेम किया, अप्रैल 25 में. सो इसमें क्या हुआ है? वी हैव क्लेम्ड इट इन 6A में आ जाएगा, वो 6B में आ जाएगा. 100 रुपीज इन 6 से, 100 रुपीज इन 6B, दोनों माइनस हो गया. 6B का डेटा विल गो टू 8B, एंड क्योंकि दैट input pertains to March 25, it must have come in table 8A also. 8A is auto populated from 2B. 2B क्या होता है? जब सप्लायर फाइल करता है तो 2B में आता है. So it is there in 8A, it is there in 8B. Again mentioning it in 8C will create the difference. यही लिखा हुआ है. Now in the month of April 25, the ITC has been reclaimed. Reclaim किया होगा next year इन टेबल 6H में किया होगा रिक्लेम. अगर 6A1 से एलिमिनेट किया होगा और 6A में वो ऑटोमेटिकली आया होगा ऑफ 25-26. एज अ रिजल्ट देयर विल बी नो डिफरेंस. इट मीन्स उसके बाद क्या लिखा हुआ? एज अ रिजल्ट देयर विल बी नो डिफरेंस इन 80. इट मीन्स आई थिंक आई हैव मूव्ड अ बिट फास्टर राइट नाउ. मैं 25-26 का भी कवर कर लिया. आई विल डू इट विथ अनदर एग्जाम्पल. ओके, सो बेसिकली 8A versus 8B plus C. वी आर स्टिल डूइंग द बेसिक्स राइट नाउ, बिकॉज ये नहीं समझेंगे तो दिक्कत हो जाएगा। आईजीएसटी पेड नाउ, इसमें आईजीएसटी पेड ऑन इम्पोर्ट ऑफ गुड्स। अच्छा, वन सिंपल क्वेश्चन आई विल आस्क विच इज कवर्ड एट लेंथ इन एफएक्यू। अगर इसमें कोई आईजीएसटी का इनपुट है on import which is not there, we have paid it in we have claimed and paid it in 25-26, means it is not there in 6A. So is it advisable to report it in 6E? No, it will not be reported in 6E. So there's an FAQ stating, what is the FAQ? The FAQ states that 25-26 में जो इनपुट क्लेम था ऑन आईजीएसटी ऑन इम्पोर्ट ऑफ गुड्स शैल बी रिपोर्टेड इन 25-26 ओनली, एंड दिस हैज टू बी रिपोर्टेड इन विच टेबल्स? It will be reported in table 8H1. Goods have been imported in 24-25. However, ITC has been taken in 25-26. How will this be reported? This will be, it's a new table. 8H1 is a new table. This will be reported in the new inserted table 8H1, and it will not be reported in 6E, because 6E में क्यों नहीं होगा? Because it is not there in 6A. Logic, this logic has been mentioned by me personally. Because it is not there in 6A, how will we report it in 6E? Because 6A और E आपस में माइनस होता है बाद में. So if we report it in 6E, it will create a difference. इसीलिए 6E में report नहीं होगा. It will be reported in 6H1. It will be reported in 6G. And G and H1 आपस में माइनस होते हैं डाउन यहाँ पे. G minus H minus H1. So there will be no difference. So there will be therefore the difference in the table 8I will be nil. If you straight away read the FAQs, you will not understand. आप समझेंगे, but then you will again have to open GSTR 9 and check कि कहाँ क्या था. So I have included the FAQs in GSTR 9 only, so that we understand the FAQs also immediately. We are still doing the basics right now. Now, Table 13 is very, very important for cases, for case laws. It is very important. ITC of the financial year availed in the next financial year. And Table 12 is also mandatory right now. ITC of the financial year reversed in the next financial year. This is also mandatory right now. That is why the due date of GST 990 is 31st of December, ताकि आप 30 नवंबर तक सब कुछ कर लें अपना. Now this table 16 is optional right now. इसमें क्या दिया हुआ है? सप्लाईज रिसीव्ड फ्रॉम कॉम्पोजिशन टैक्स पेयर्स डीम्ड सप्लाई एंड गुड्स सेंट ऑन अप्रूवल बेसिस. टेबल 18 इज ऑल्सो ऑप्शनल राइट नाउ. आउटवर्ड सप्लाईज वाला, सॉरी इनवर्ड सप्लाईज वाला, आउटवर्ड वाला इज मैंडेटरी. इट वॉज मैंडेटरी अर्लियर ऑल्सो. ठीक है. एनीवन हैज एनी क्वेश्चन राइट नाउ? अभी तक कुछ भी बेसिक्स का? अच्छा, इफ आई एम अ टैक्स पेयर and I am using an e-commerce platform, who will pay the tax? The e-commerce operator will pay the tax. I will not pay the tax. As simple as that. So for me, वो टैक्स पेड में, टैक्स पेड वाले टेबल में आएगा कि टैक्स नॉट पेड वाले टेबल में आएगा? ऑब्वियस सा बात है, टैक्स नॉट पेड वाले टेबल में आएगा. सो this point, a new table has been inserted to 5C1. Supplies on which tax is to be paid by the e-commerce operator as per section 95. अब ये पार्ट नहीं लिखा रहता ना, तो लगता कि शायद e-commerce operator वाला, the e-commerce operator will have to report this, but that is not the case. The supplier has to report it. Supplier means I, taxpayer, who is using the e-commerce operator as a platform. Since the e-commerce operator is paying tax under reverse charge on my behalf, so what will happen? I don't have to pay any tax. So it will come under the table on which tax is not payable. 5. And 5G1 is to be reported by e-commerce operator, because e-commerce operator has paid the tax under reverse charge as per section 5(9). So tax payable वाले में आएगा. इसका भी मैथ्स बहुत सिंपल है. सी, अल्टीमेटली दिस गेट्स पॉपुलेटेड टू 9C. ओके, सो क्या है? टोटल टर्नओवर इज 4N प्लस 4M. 4N क्या है? 4N सप्लाईज एंड एडवांसेस ऑन विच टैक्स इज टू बी पेड. ओके, एंड व्हाट इज 4N? 4N इसका टोटल है. 4M, सॉरी 5M. turnover on which tax is not to be paid. Means 4 is tax paid, 5 is tax not paid. Minus 5G. 5G क्या है? Supplies on which taxes have not been paid. Zero rated supplies, supplies to SEZ, supplies on which taxes to be paid by on reverse charge, e-commerce operator जो supply report कर रहा है, exempt supplies, nil rated supplies, non-GST supplies. In the FAQs, it is specifically mentioned that non-GST supplies has to be reported separately. It cannot be clubbed anywhere else. It has to be reported under non-GST supply only. But nil rated may be clubbed at your option into exempted supplies under 5D. Okay. So ultimately 5N में क्या आ जा रहा है? Outward supplies on which tax is paid on in 24-25. आप देखेंगे -4G कर रहा हूँ. What is 4G? 4G means supplies on which tax is not paid. -4G1, 4G1 e-commerce operator वाला. And then after that, so it is excluding all the RCM taxes, everything, and the net tax on which the net supplies on which tax has been paid by the taxpayer. Okay. Let us go to the basics of 9C once. This is the basic of 9. Now I will show the basics of 9C. ठीक है, I'll stop sharing and then again share my screen. We open it once. Is my 9C visible? Okay. Now why I mentioned somewhere that table 5O is a magical table. Why? Because adjustment in turnover due to reasons not listed above. From 5B to 5N, everything is optional and everything can be included in table 5O if required. Point number 1. Point number 2, any additional liability can be paid through ITC also. Point number 3, table 14. It is an optional table. Table 14 is an optional table. कुछ cases भी हो गए थे इसको लेकर, but it has still been kept optional. But I will advise you to just mention the total ITC somewhere, or at least in table 15, containing unreconciled differences. Okay, just a second. Yes, and after that, there is another table K2 which has been inserted, and G2, which supplies on which e-commerce is required to pay tax, जहाँ पे e-commerce को करना पड़ेगा report. Then there's K2 also. I will come to table 12B later on. ITC booked in earlier financial year, claimed in the current financial year. अच्छा, इसका एक example करते हैं, चलिए. 100 rupees is the ITC as per audited financial statements. Okay. 12E में कहाँ से डेटा आता है? 9 से आता है. 9 में अपने we have just discussed that all the ITCs of 24-25, pure ITCs of 24-25 will be mentioned over here. Over here also the ITCs of 24-25 shall be mentioned over here. So 24-25 over here, 24-25 over here. Current claimed in the next year also will be, यहाँ तक सही है. But 12B ITC booked in the current financial year, claimed in the current financial year. This will create a difference, which has been covered in the FAQ, and they have accepted that yes, this will create a difference, and you can mention it in table 13. Reasons thereof. Please understand, 12A में 24-25 का input है, 12E में 24-25 का input है, 12C also contains 24-25 input, So 12B is the odd one out, which will create a difference. We shall be covering it in FAQs, okay? Another point, RCM of 24-25 paid in 25-26 and ITC also claimed in 25-26. In which year is it to be reported? Tell me. In which year will it be reported? It shall be reported in 25-26 only. And it might create an unreconciled difference in turnover in table 14 because यहाँ जो हम लोग खर्चा बुक करेंगे that will be for 24-25. So ITC you some कुछ लोग क्या करते हैं, they will mention the ITC on reverse charge over here also. So these might create some differences, but 9C, whatever difference you are getting, please mention it in the unreconciled difference का जो section है, stating the appropriate reasons. Okay. I will not speak too much on this. Now I will straight away go to the instruction of 9C. Instructions. Okay, उसमें वही सब लिखा हुआ था कि tables, which tables are optional and which has to be considered. Okay. Now let me come back to this. Let us start some examples. Example number 1. I am again telling रिवीजन कर लेते हैं. 6A contains the entire ITC of financial year 24-25 claimed in 3B. It might also contain the ITC of 23-24 also. Eliminate it from 6A1 other than reclaim. अच्छा, अगर हम लोग reclaim वाला यहाँ डाल देंगे तो it will create error. Why? It will create an error जो अब एग्जाम्पल से समझेंगे. FAQ 6. Table 6A1 of GST and 9 of financial year 24-25 captures the ITC of the preceding financial year. It is also included in table 6A. जो 6A में है वही तो 6A1 से हम लोग माइनस करेंगे. Correct? Which is not, if something is not included in 6A, how can we subtract it in 6A1? ठीक है. However, any ITC pertaining to 23-24 or other preceding financial years which have been reclaimed shall not be reported in 6A1 of GSTN. This was the issue until 23-24 because 23-24 का input was included in 6A and it could not be eliminated anywhere. So there was an unreconciled difference नीचे में आता था. Therefore, the amount calculated in 6A2, मतलब 6A minus 6A1 is the ITC pertaining to 24-25, which needs to be bifurcated between 6B to 6H. 23-24 ITC excluded through table 6A1. FAQs. Now we can answer in the chat box, or if someone wants to unmute, they can also answer. ITC claimed, reversed and reclaimed in the same financial year. Tell me, ITC claimed, reclaimed, reversed in the same financial year. क्या होगा? If ITC is claimed, it will come in 6A, it will come in 6B. 100 rupees in 6A, लिख देता हूं मैं, 100 rupees over here. It will come in then 6B also, 100 rupees over here. So 100 minus 100 हो जाएगा यहाँ पे. Okay. And reversal will be reported in table 7 according to the rule. कौन सा रूल में हो रहा है? इस रूल में किस में हो रहा है? Reversed. And reclaim in the same financial year. Reclaim means 100 plus 100 हो गया, 200 हो गया यहाँ पे. Okay. So 200 will come in 6A in the same financial year. Then it is already there in 6B. Since it has been reclaimed, it shall be mentioned in 6H also. तो 6A2 में क्या हुआ? 200 रुपीज आ जाएगा. 6A2 will contain 100 plus 100, 200 rupees over here. Minus 6B में है 100, minus 6H में है 100. Solved. Again telling claim and reclaim in the same financial year. जब भी कोई ITC claim and reclaim in the same financial year होता है, it appears twice in 6A. One for claim, one for reclaim. And then the 200 rupees will be then reconciled through 6B and 6H, 100 100 हो गया. Reversal has to be mentioned in 7. ये पूरा राम कहानी मैंने सिंपल वे में यहाँ बता दिया है. This example is there in FAQ 789 at length. Okay. Now another example. ITC pertaining to 23-24 has been claimed, reversed in 23-24. क्लेम हुआ है 23-24 में, रिवर्स हो गया है 23-24 में. वेरी सिंपल, वी डोंट हैव टू सी 23-24. एंड reclaimed in 24-25. Reclaim means it will come over here, 100 rupees once will come over here. Now if the ITC reclaimed is for other than 37-37A rule, it will come in 6A1. अगर 37-37A के कारण है, it has been reclaimed, it will come in 6H. So first we need to see कि 100 rupees तो यहाँ पे हमने reclaim किया है 23-24 का ITC. Now how it should be reconciled? It will be reconciled if it is for other than 37-37A, it will be put over here 100 rupees. So 100 minus 100, same bucket, eliminated. Means 23-24 ITC eliminated over here. Simple. This will be the case for maximum taxpayers. 100 rupees reclaimed, 100 rupees reverse. मतलब कोई भी 23-24 का ITC क्लेम हुआ है 24-25 में या reclaim हुआ है 24-25 में, eliminated in 6A1. Now if it is for 37-38, 37 and 37A, then reclaim figure will come in 6A, and then we need to eliminate that through 6H. देखिए यही एग्जाम्पल मैंने मेंशन किया है. Eliminate in 6H. This is a big FAQ, FAQ 8 in the FAQ section. Now ITC pertaining, simple है. If anyone has any question, please, I am there. मतलब it's my first webinar, so I will try to answer all your questions.
You are doing very well, Naveen. You have explained each and every point very well.
Thank you so much. Now FAQ, अब जो third FAQ है, ITC pertaining to 24-25 has been claimed. मतलब claim हो गया तो automatically it will come in 3B, it will come in 6A. Reverse हो गया 24-25 में. Reversal can be because of 37-30A rule, 180 days or belated filing by the supplier, or other reversals हो सकता है. And it has been reclaimed in 25-26. I will again come back to all these examples in FAQs also. ITC pertaining to 24-25 claim हुआ, claim हो गया मतलब 100 rupees यहाँ पे लिख दिए हैं. We have mentioned 100 rupees over here. It has been reversed in 24-25. Reversal up, reversal table 7. Let's go to table 7. It can be because of 37-37A. So mention it over here, 37-37A. And also mention it in 6B also. Claim हुआ है, so obvious सा बात है, it will also come in 6B ना. It will also come in 6B. So 100 rupees is coming from 6A, 100 rupees in 6B. So 100 minus 100 eliminated. Simple. And then it has been reversed in 7. So 7 से क्या हुआ, ये 6B का पार्ट 100 rupees है, it gets subtracted from 7. So इसीलिए starting में what I told you कि read this part 6O minus 7I. क्यों मैंने बोला था? Because 6O is taking data from 6B to 6H. So 6B में ये है, so you are reversing it in 7. So 100 minus 100, it will get reconciled, means it has been reversed. Now you will have to report it in next financial year 25-26. Correct? Now how will it be reported? If it is for rule 37-37A, it will be reported in 6H of 25-26. 25-26, suppose assuming that this is the 9 of 25-26. So if we are reclaiming it in 25-26, we will mention it over here. Eliminate it in 6H. 6H में eliminate कर देंगे. Chapter over of 25-26. If it is for other than 37-37A, 100 rupees यहाँ करेंगे and then eliminate it in 6A1. So ultimately in 25-26 also we will have to eliminate the ITC of 24-25. So 100 rupees if it is reclaimed in 25-26, eliminate it in 25-26 through 6A1 for other than 37-37A reversals. If it is 37-37A, then mention it in 6H. Okay. Now, there is another catch to it. In case of 37-37A reversals, we are not supposed to report the ITC in table 13. Why? इसका लॉजिक क्या है? I have told the logic in the basics itself. टेबल 13 इज द आईटीसी, मतलब इसमें क्या बोलना चाह रहे हैं कि 24-25 इनपुट वाज देयर, इट वाज रिवर्स्ड इन 24-25, it was reclaimed in 25-26. So many of us will have the opinion that acha, it is reclaimed in 25-26, so I will have to report it in table 13 because it is the ITC of the financial year availed in the next financial year. No, in case of reclaimed ITCs under rule 37 and 37A, ITC reclaimed is the ITC of the year in which it is reclaimed. So by this logic, it will not come in table 13. And इसके पीछे maths भी है, okay? So it is very important that in case of reclaimed ITCs for 37-37A, it will not come in table 13. Why? Because ITC reclaimed is the ITC of the year in which it is reclaimed for the purposes of 37 and 37A. But other than reclaim होगा, then we will have to report it in table 13. See, I have mentioned it over here. It will be reported in table 13. In other cases, 24-25 में table 13 में आएगा, 6A1 तो हमने डिस्कस कर लिया, not 6H of 25-26. We will again, I know many of us have not understood this because थोड़ा सा I am rushing through, but I will come back to these examples again. FAQ 24 states that reclaimed ITC will be considered the ITC of that year only in which it has been reclaimed. Therefore, it is always important to report it in table 6H. Okay. B2H is another bucket. I am again repeating, 6A is one bucket, 6B2H is another bucket. तो 6A2 में आता है 6A minus 6A1 and 6I contains 6B2H. Two buckets. We need to reconcile these two buckets. Now, this table M में residuary ITCs हुआ करते थे. Now the wordings have been changed. Separate reporting in wordings modified. So we cannot use this as a residuary ITC cell. We cannot use it. Just short में कर लेते हैं कि ITC 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2 क्या है? ITC 01. Suppose some composition डीलर था जो रेगुलर टैक्स पेयर बन गया है, exempt supplies have become taxable, वॉलेंट्री जीएसटी नंबर लिया गया, एप्लीकेशन ऑफ जीएसटी रजिस्ट्रेशन 30 डेज के अंदर हुआ है. इसमें क्या होता है? द गुड्स or the inputs which are lying in a stock can be claimed over here by filing as per section 18(1). Section 18(1) is a completely different mechanism. So an ITC 02 कोई भी सेल मर्जर होता है partly wholly, then ITCs transfers होती है between the amalgamated or the amalgamating company, between the merged and the demerged company, the transfer and the transferring company. In that case, ITC 02 is filed. ITC 02A, if it is belonging to the same legal entity within the same state, then as per ratio कुछ unutilized ITC between different GST registrations within the same state वो ट्रांसफर होता है. उसके लिए एक तो रेशियो कैलकुलेशन होता है. एज पर रेशियो, दैट रेशियो is calculated as per the norms. We will not go into that. We have already covered table 7. 8A में भी FAQs है. We shall be covering that. Okay. Now I will open the FAQ. No, इससे पहले मैं टेबल 8A में कर लेता हूँ. Table 8A, I already told you. I am again repeating, all the invoices of financial year 24-25 reported up to the specified cutoff date of 30th November 25 means within financial year 25-26 यहाँ पे आ जाता है. So it is the pure ITC of 24-25. FAQ. If my supplier reported the invoices of financial year 24-25 in GSTR1 of next financial year, suppose April 25 में report हुआ, within 30th of November, then it is the part of to be of the recipient as eligible ITC. पहले ये नहीं होता था. Earlier this was not the case. Earlier this was not the case. Uh, Now 6B is coming from 6B's 8B is coming from 6B. 8C I've already discussed once. Okay. Now I will open the FAQs once. Before that, let's do an example. Mr. A has claimed ITC in the month of March 25 and reversed the same in March 25. कोर्ट्स बाद में आया था. अप्रैल 25 में has been reclaimed. सो व्हाट विल हैपन, 8A में आके रखा हुआ है, 8B में भी आके रखा है, 6B में भी आके रखा हुआ है. सो इट विल नॉट बी रिपोर्टेड इन 8C. आई एम अगेन रिपीटिंग दिस अगेन एंड अगेन बिकॉज some of my clients had made this mistake. They had considered the reclaimed ITC in 8C also, and ultimately what they did was they had reported this difference in GST या 9C का ITC वाले unreconciled difference वाले part में, which is absolutely wrong. So reclaimed ITC will not be an ITC because only fresh missed ITCs of 24-25. I'm again telling fresh missed ITCs of 24-25 reported up till October 25, not included in 6B and 8B will be reported over here. ठीक है? इसका logic we have covered. So we have covered most of the parts of GSTR 9. Now, I will open the FAQ part right now. Okay. FAQ. If anyone has any question, please ask. Please ask. I will give my best to answer. Please ask.
हेलो
हेलो.
सर, एक दो क्वेश्चंस है.
हाँ बताइए ना आशीष.
सर, अगर आईटीसी जो पुराने साल की, जैसे आपने रिक्लेम क्लेम का 37 के अंदर बात किया, अगर सर गुड्स रिसीव नहीं होता तो वो भी सर्कुलर के अंदर सर हमें 6H में ही दिखाना पड़ेगा ना?
नहीं, अगर अगर सपोज आपने क्लेम किया है फॉर 23-24, दैट विल बी एलिमिनेटेड इन 6A1.
नहीं
6A1
सर,
हाँ बोलिए.
24-25 के लिए से पूछ रहा था.
विद इन द
अगर
सेम
गुड्स
ईयर है तो आपको 6H में आप उसको दिखाएंगे. विद इन द सेम ईयर, इफ इट इज विद इन द सेम ईयर, reclaimed will be shown under 6H, but अगर previous year का है then it will be shown under 6A1.
और सर कुछ आईटीसी जैसे 24-25 का है, जो नॉर्मल आईटीसी 24-25 का, लेकिन किसी कारण से हमने सर अक्टूबर तक लिमिट होता है कि हम लोग 23-24 का कुछ अगर रिवर्सल करना है तो वो हम लोग कर सकते हैं. तो वो मैंने एक्स्ट्रा रिवर्सल सर 23-24 का 24-25 के आईटीसी से किया है.
ठीक है.
तो सर उसको कैसे रिपोर्ट करना है? मतलब वो एक्चुअली 23-24 का आईटीसी है नहीं, 24-25 का आईटीसी है, लेकिन हमें उसे लेस करना है.
let us take an example for this. Okay, वो 23-24 का ITC नहीं है, किस कारण से नहीं है बताइए पहले.
सर जैसे 24-25 का नॉर्मल आईटीसी है,
नॉर्मल
लेकिन
ITC.
23-24 में सर, हाँ 23-24 का कुछ एक्स्ट्रा क्लेम हो गया था, तो हमें पता चला अक्टूबर में, तो हमने 24-25 का आईटीसी से उसे रिवर्स किया, मतलब हटाया था.
अच्छा
रिवर्स
अच्छा,
किया.
you have done a different thing. ये it was advisable to file DRC 03 for this. ठीक है.
Yes, sir, yes,
Because
sir.
ये सेम चीज आपको मैं बता रहा हूँ हुआ क्या था. In one of my cases also, what I did was, or what my team did was, 19-20 में हमने excess input claim करके रखा था SSC ने, टैक्स पेयर ने. So when we got to know it in the next financial year, we had reversed that. Now
Yes, sir.
the officer is telling कि ये उसी साल का आईटीसी आपने किया रिवर्स, हम कैसे मान ले. मींस अननेसेसरी लिटिगेशन क्रिएट हो गया. ठीक
Yes,
है.
sir, yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So what you do is now, and in another case, what I did was I mentioned everything in 9C. 9C में month, amount के संग सब कुछ mention कर दीजिए आप वहां पे. If you mention that, then what will happen is that in case of litigation, you will be able to substantiate that there was no mens rea, everything was disclosed in 9C and everything was documented with figures in 9C, because जो boxes दिए हैं, those are very important boxes. And what I do is I mention everything over there. अगर कोई notification is giving some exemptions for 9C tables also, just mention it over there. Because क्या हुआ था मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, table 14 is not a compulsory table.
Yes, sir.
What happened was one of my clients did not fill that table. Okay. लंबा सा
Okay.
चिट्ठी आ गया फॉर डिमांड एंड एवरीथिंग. आई सिंपली टुक द इंस्ट्रक्शन शीट, द नोटिफिकेशन एंड शोड इट टू देम. उसके बाद भी उन्होंने डिमांड कर दिया. द द डिमांड गॉट वेकेटेड इन फर्स्ट एपेलेट अथॉरिटी ओनली. वहीं पर वो
Yes.
विकेट हुआ. सो दीज आर वेरी स्मॉल थिंग्स. मेंशन एवरीथिंग वॉट एवर, एंड आई विल ऑल्सो एडवाइज दैट ऑल्सो अटैच द रिकन्सिलिएशन शीट्स अलॉन्ग विथ 9C इफ रिक्वायर्ड. होता क्या है ना, 100 rupees. 100 rupees is for 23-24. I have reversed it in 24-25. Officer asks, how will I accept that it is for 23-24 reversal? हम ही कैसे मान
Yes.
लें?
Yes,
Even if
sir.
you show the reconciliations, they will tell हम नहीं मानेंगे. So it is better to attach the reconciliation sheets also with 9C attachments and also specify the reconciliations in the boxes which are there in 9C.
Yes, sir. सर लेकिन करंट ईयर में सर 9 में उसे फिर रिपोर्ट करना है क्या कहीं पे?
Sorry?
सर डेट आईटीसी इज टू बी रिपोर्टेड इन 9 इन विच कॉलम सर? In current year, in reversal column, whether I have to show.
23-24 ITC. यस, लेट मी शो यू. ये वाला ना एक बहुत बड़ा वो है, मैं आपको दिखा दे रहा हूँ. बल्कि टेक्निकल गाइड टू इंस्टीट्यूट भी जो है ना, जो इंस्टीट्यूट ने किया है, अर्लियर दे हैड मेंशनड इट समथिंग एल्स, बट 5 दिसंबर को इंटेंट ये था टू कवर द 4th दिसंबर में जो आपका आया है ना,
Yes, sir.
उसको कवर करने के लिए दे हैड मेंशनड इट. लेट मी ओपन बोथ ऑफ देम एंड लेट मी शो यू.
नहीं, this type of reversals are where to summarize 9. That's the question. मतलब previous year reversal.
Previous year reversals will not be reported anywhere in GST
हाँ
9.
तो लेकिन हम लोग सर 24-25 के आईटीसी से रिवर्स कर रहे हैं ना उससे.
24-20, हाँ, तो दैट विल बी रिपोर्टेड अंडर 6A1. रिवर्सल्स एलिमिनेट दिया, नहीं नहीं, रिवर्सल्स कहीं भी आपका रिपोर्ट नहीं होगा, प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड. रिवर्सल्स फॉर 24 फॉर 23-24 विल नॉट बी रिपोर्टेड एनीवेयर इन टेबल 7. इट विल नॉट
Sir,
बी
but we are doing it from 24-25 ITC ना.
वी आर डूइंग इट इन 24-25 ITC. आई नो दैट. मैं आपको इसका जो है ना, इसको मैं आपको वो कर दे रहा हूँ, बता दे रहा हूँ आपको, बिकॉज ये डाउट मैं, हाँ, लेट मी फर्स्ट ओपन इन द टेक्निकल गाइड. ये आप जो बोल रहे हैं ना, इट वाज मेंशन्ड इन द टेक्निकल गाइड. इज इट देयर? दिख रहा है आपको? ठीक है,
Yes, sir.
देखिए. आपने जो बोला ना, सेम एग्जांपल मैं आपको यहाँ पे दे रहा हूँ, देखिए. गुड्स रिसीव्ड, दिस इज ऑन पेज 59, पॉइंट नंबर बी. ओके, गुड्स
Yes,
रिसीव्ड वाया इनवॉइस इज डेट, मतलब 23-24 में गुड्स आया. आईटीसी मिस्ड, ये थोड़ा सा अलग है, बट इसमें देखिए
yes,
लास्ट
sir.
क्या लिखा हुआ है कि इन एलिजिबिलिटी के कारण इट हैड टू बी रिवर्स्ड इन 24-25. ओके,
Yes,
रीड दिस एग्जाम्पल प्लीज, इसको पढ़िए ध्यान से. गुड्स रिसीव्ड वाया इनवॉइस डेटेड Feb 24, मतलब 23-24 का गुड्स आया था. ITC missed in financial year 23-24 but claimed in 3B of May 24, मतलब 24-25 में क्लेम हुआ. ITC मिस हो
yes,
गया तो क्लेम हुआ. अब
yes,
क्या
sir.
है कि रिवर्स्ड इन 3B of 24, मतलब 24-25 में उसको रिवर्स कर दिए थे बिकॉज इट वॉज इन एलिजिबल ITC.
Yes, sir.
विदाउट लुकिंग एट द आंसर, आप क्या बोलेंगे, और इफ एनी वन एल्स हैज द आंसर, कि हम देखिए 23-24 का आईटीसी था, तो उस साल हमने मिस कर दिया था. इट इज मेंशन्ड ओवर हियर. इट वाज क्लेम्ड इन 24-25. सो मिस्ड आईटीसी ऑफ प्रीवियस ईयर क्लेम्ड इन 24-25, एलिमिनेट इन 6A1, एलिमिनेटेड इन 6A1, करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. रिवर्स्ड इन October 24, रिवर्सल इन October 24. नाउ योर, आपका ये क्वेश्चन को आंसर करेगा. रिवर्सल इन October 24, वेयर इट विल बी रिपोर्टेड इन फाइनेंशियल ईयर 24-25 का 9C कहाँ रिपोर्ट करेंगे, बताइए.
9C में तो
नाइन में,
आई
नाइन
विल
में,
9
नाइन में,
में.
सॉरी.
So to match with the ITC of मतलब our books, we can report in 6H ना. We mentioned
ना
there.
रिक्लेम का है वो, तो आईटीसी क्लेम करने का है, ये तो
नहीं
रिवर्स.
सॉरी, 6H नहीं, सॉरी मतलब
7,
7H.
7H, गलत. यही बात देखिए, गलत. ये चीज पहले लिखा हुआ था. व्हाट यू आर सेइंग वाज अर्लियर मेंशन्ड, बट द एडिशनल एफएक्यूज ऑन 5th of December, ऑन 4th of December क्लियरली स्टेट्स दैट 23-24 का रिवर्सल रिपोर्टिंग नहीं होगा. सी, अर्लियर इंस्टीट्यूट क्या बोल रहा था, 6A1 में रिपोर्टिंग नहीं होगा, जो कि गलत है. 6A1 में रिपोर्टिंग होगा. सो ऑल्टरनेटिव स्कूल ऑफ थॉट दे हैव इंसर्टेड ओवर हियर. रिपोर्ट ग्रॉस आईटीसी उसके बाद दे आर मेंशनिंग इट इन टेबल 6A1 and current year reversals in 7, current year reversals in 7 they are mentioning it, which is wrong. ये गलत है यहाँ पे, ठीक है। देखिए,
Okay.
the answer is over here. Claim and reclaim to be reported in 6A1. Reversal need
Yes.
not be reported in 7, ठीक है।
Yes.
एंड 6B में
Yes.
तो आप उसको डालोगे ही, ठीक है ना, जो भी होगा आप डाल दोगे, करंट फाइनेंशियल ईयर का ही खाली जाएगा। सो अर्लियर ईयर आपने जो क्लेम एंड रिक्लेम किया, जो आपने रिक्लेम किया था, दैट हैज टू बी एलिमिनेटेड इन 6A1। एंड अगर आप उसको फिर से अगर कर रहे हैं रिवर्स, दैट विल नॉट बी रिपोर्टेड इन टेबल 7। टेबल
Okay.
7H विल कंटेन द डिटेल्स ऑफ करंट फाइनेंशियल ईयर ओनली। देखिए उसके बाद, the aforementioned school of thought has been endorsed and acknowledged by the GSTIN provided in FAQ 2। इसका मैं रिप्लाई पढ़ता हूँ। द ITC claimed for 23-24 in 24-25 needs to be reported in 6A1। Very clear. Eliminate the ITCs of the previous year. Reversal of 23-24 reported in 3B need not be reported in table 7। You are not
Okay.
required to report it in table 7। Don't
Okay.
report it in table 7। I think
Okay.
you have got your
Yes,
answer।
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you,
चलिए,
sir.
एंड ये FAQ में भी मैं आपको इसको करूंगा क्लियर, ठीक है। आई विल शेयर अनदर स्क्रीन, स्टॉप शेयरिंग दिस वन एंड आई विल शेयर दी FAQ वाला थिंग। सी, लेट्स run the FAQ, okay। ITC enable, when will 99C be enabled after all returns have been filed, ठीक है, छोड़ देते हैं इसको। टेबल 8A I have already discussed that it will contain the ITCs, it will contain the invoices of financial year 24-25 reported in 25-26, exclude the ITCs of 23-24। अच्छा, does IMS have any impact on 9? No, IMS का acceptance or deemed acceptance gets auto populated in 2B। 2B से बनता है GSTR 8A। So there should not be any impact of IMS on GSTR 9। डायरेक्ट इम्पैक्ट कुछ नहीं है, ओके। क्या GSTR, तो ठीक है, ये मैं बाद में कवर करूंगा, इट इज़ वेरी सिंपल। नाउ लेट अस डू एन एग्जाम्पल। ये सब एग्जाम्पल्स है। एग्जाम्पल नंबर 9, इट इज अ बिट ट्रिकी, ट्रिकी नहीं है बट स्टिल प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड दिस थिंग। How will the value of it, first we will discuss it, how the value of ITC will be reported if ITC pertaining to 24-25 has been claimed, reversed in 24-25 and reclaimed in 25-20। The question is 24-25 का input था, you have claimed it, you have again then reversed it in 24-25 and then again reclaimed it in 25-26। इसका क्या आंसर होगा? Since you are claiming it in 24-25, it will come in 6A और automatic 6A में आएगा। You will mention it in 6B also। तो 6A minus 6B, 100 minus 100 will become 0। Reversal will be reported in table 7। Very simple, very simple। 6A में आया claim, 6B में आया as per books, 7 में कर दिया reversal। Now if the reversal is due to 37-37A or other than 37-37A, that will determine the GSTR 9 figures of 25-26। It has been reclaimed in 25-26, मतलब 100 रुपीज 25-26 का 6A में आ गया। If it is because of other than 37-37A, मतलब टेम्पोररी रिवर्सल वाला मैटर है, then it will be eliminated in 6A1 itself। 6A1 से उसको माइनस कर देंगे तो प्योर ITCs ऑफ 25-26 इन फाइनेंशियल ईयर 25-26 विल कम। आफ्टर दैट it will be reported in table 13, ITC of the current financial year claimed or availed in the next financial year। But if it is for rule 37-37A, then what will happen? 6H में जाएगा। देखिए 100 रुपीज will come in 6A, then what will happen? Then you will have to eliminate that in 6H because 25-26 में वो 6B में नहीं जाएगा. It will have to be eliminated in 6H. तो 6A minus 6H करके आपको 0 आ जाएगा. It will not be reported in table 13. I have already given the logic because reclaimed ITC is the ITC of the year in which it is reclaimed. So it will not come in table 13. Okay. One example. ये example करने से पहले ना, let's do one thing. There are 3 examples over here. If we cover this ना, I think बहुत बड़ा concept अपने clear हो जाएगा. I am requesting all of you to please participate because if you are able to do this now, you will be able to cover the input part of GST. Output is simple, input will be covered, chapter is solved, matter is solved. Okay. See, ओरिजिनली क्लेम इनपुट क्लेम हुआ था 24-25 में, रिवर्स हुआ था 24-25 में, रिक्लेम हुआ था 24-25 में. आई हैव ऑलरेडी कवर्ड दिस इन एफएक्यू नंबर 6 और 7 समथिंग. एंड इसका आंसर बताइए क्या होगा. अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ एंड प्लीज आंसर. और चैट में भी आप इसको
6A 6H में सर.
सॉरी
6A एंड 6H में रिपोर्ट करें. 6B से और 6H में रिपोर्ट करेंगे सर.
6A में करेंगे,
6B और 6H में.
6H में करेंगे. ओके. 6A में कितना फिगर रहेगा? सपोज आईटीसी इज 120 रुपीज. 6A में कितना रहेगा?
120 plus 120.
Exactly, 120 plus 120. It will have the amount twice, 240. Then ये एक bucket हो गया 6A2. We will report it in 6B and then again in 6S. So 240 minus 120 minus 120 will reconcile the input. अच्छा, 8A में कैसे आएगा ये बताइए, without looking at the answer.
120 आएगा only.
120 आएगा and 8B will come from 6B. So 120 आएगा. So 120 minus 120 will again reconcile 120 over here, and 8B में it is coming from 120, it will get reconciled. Correct? हो गया. This is done. I am again telling, if you are reclaiming any ITC in the same financial year, it will appear twice in 3B. So automatically 6A will have the amount twice. So इसको eliminate करने के लिए एक तो 6B में अपने डालेंगे and then again we will mention it in 6H. Now next example. Okay. Originally ITC was claimed in March 25. मीन 24-25 का ITC है. रिवर्स हो गया 24-25 में, रिक्लेम हुआ 25-26 में. रिवर्सल का 2 कारण हो सकता है, 3737A और अदर देन 3737A टेम्पोरेरी रिवर्सल्स. If it is originally claimed in 24-25, it will appear 120 या 100 रुपीज या 120 रुपीज will come in GSTR. 6A टेबल में 100 रुपीज आ जाएगा. रिवर्स होगा तो टेबल 7 में चला जाएगा. रिक्लेम होगा तो 6H में जाएगा of the next financial year. Without looking at the answer, let's solve it once.
6A 1 में जाएगा ना नेक्स्ट फाइनेंस.
डिपेंड करता है. If it is for other than 3737, it will go in 6A1. Correct? But अगर वो 3737A वाला है तब कहाँ जाएगा? 6H में जाएगा. रिक्लेम तुम्हारा आपका नेक्स्ट ईयर का रिक्लेम 6A में आ गया 25-26 का. एलिमिनेट दैट इन 6H if it is 3737 है. If it is for other than 3737 है, eliminate that itself with the first bucket. 6A1 का ही bucket में उसको माइनस कर दीजिए. चलिए इसका आंसर देखते हैं. 24-25 का 6A में आ गया, 6B में आ गया. मैटर इज रिकनसाइल्ड, इनपुट इज रिकनसाइल्ड. 7 में अब रिवर्सल अगर हो रहा है, अदर रिवर्सल्स में डाल दिए. 8A में आ गया, 8B में आ गया. 8C में क्यों नहीं जाएगा? 8B में डालेंगे and again if we mention it in 8C, then it will again create a difference. And 8C contains only fresh ITC. Since it is already claimed in 3B and already appearing in 6A, then it is not a fresh ITC of financial year 24-25. ठीक है. Note 1, and it is also to be mentioned in table 13 because it is the ITC of financial year 24-25 which is being claimed in 25-26. Okay. And note 1 में क्या लिखा है? जो मैं स्टार्टिंग से बोल रहा हूँ, इट शुड नॉट बी रिपोर्टेड इन 8C एज इट इज अपियरिंग इन 8B, सो एडिंग द सेम विल क्रिएट द डिफरेंस इन 8D। मतलब 8B एंड C वाज अ सिंगल बकेट, आई टोल्ड यू, तो दो बार फिगर लिख नहीं सकते, बट द लॉजिक बिहाइंड इट इज 8C कंटेन्स ओनली फ्रेश ITCs। नाउ फॉर 25-26 में क्या होगा? रीजन है अदर देन रूल 37-37 है, ठीक है ना? अदर देन रूल 37-37 में 25-26 में 120 का हो जाएगा, बट अगर ये होता, इट इज had it been because of 37-37 it would have been eliminated in 6H, okay? और यहाँ पर और कुछ रिपोर्टिंग नहीं होगा। It was there in 6A, reclaimed ITC is the ITC of the year in which it is reclaimed, ठीक है? और ये वाला 6A1 से अपने एलिमिनेट हो गया। थर्ड एग्जाम्पल, थर्ड एग्जाम्पल इज ऑल्सो वेरी सिंपल, थोड़ा सा ध्यान देंगे समझ में आ जाएगा। रिवर्सल 37-37 ए का रिवर्सल है, और इस क्लेम हुआ था 24-25 में, रिवर्स हुआ 24-25 में, रिक्लेम हुआ 25-26 में। क्लेम 24-25 मीन 6A में आ गया, 6B में आ गया। रिवर्स हुआ सो इट विल बी रिपोर्टेड इन 7A, 8A में आ गया ये। 6B data is coming to 8B, complete figure is reconciled, it will not appear in table 13 because it is reclaimed in 25-26, so it is the ITC of 25-26। 25-26 में क्या होगा? 6A में आ जाएगा, 6H में रिपोर्टिंग कर दीजिए, हो गया। सी 120 claimed in 24-25, 6B में मेंशन करना पड़ेगा बिकॉज इट इज द ITC ऑफ 24-25, ओके। 7A का रिवर्सल बिकॉज इट इज 37-37 ए का रिवर्सल है ये, and then again it will be auto populated in 8A because उस साल का इन्वॉइसिंग है, and 8B is coming from 6B, so 120 minus 120, and टेबल 13 में रिपोर्टिंग नहीं होगा। लॉजिक वही है, ITC is claimed in 25-26 and therefore it is considered the ITC of 25-26 and not 24-25। 25-26 में क्या होगा? What will happen in 25-26? क्लेम हुआ, eliminate that in 6H because it is a reclaimed ITC, not in 6A2 because it is 37-37 ए का था। 37-37 ए क्या था? 180 डेज का पेमेंट नहीं किए थे टाइमली, या सप्लाई ने लेट से फाइलिंग किया था, बट हमने उसका इनपुट क्लेम कर लिया था, एंड इट विल नॉट बी रिपोर्टेड एनीवेयर एल्स। एनी क्वेश्चन, एनी क्वेरी विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू दीज थ्री एग्जाम्पल्स? एनी क्वेश्चन? ये डिपार्टमेंट का FAQ का ही है। एनी क्वेश्चन? You can please ask, ping me in the chat box. I will just open the chat box if there's any question over there. Uh,
Learned speaker Naveen ji.
yes, sir.
I am sure you are exciting a lot of food for thought for the audience who are consistently interacting with you. And we are inching towards the end. So I also request all the participants to quickly come up with their queries. We have another 5 minutes to go. I'm so thankful to Naveen ji, our guest
Thank you,
speaker
sir.
for the day. He's doing it very well, and I couldn't join before, but I would love to see the recording. Over to
Thank
you,
you, sir.
audience. Please, in next 5 minutes, we have to complete the queries. Thank you.
If there's no question, कोई question नहीं है ना, तो एक additional FAQ का just 2 questions I will cover. या फिर we can discuss. ITC claimed in ITC on reverse charge for 24-25 reported in 25-26. Will it be reported uh, in the GSTR 9 of 25-26 or 24-25? It will be reported in 25-26 only. Let me share the FAQ. Any question? Any question? Yes, I have a question of Tamal Das. For April to September 24-25, okay, I reported all ITC together in 3B 4A5 cumulative figure. I did not split the ITC into reversed and this, but I maintained proper Excel working for the breakup for October to March. Everything has been reported correctly in the month of 3B. How to report in 9 and 9C? The, see, You did not reverse the ITC. But as per the department's FAQs and the departmental instructions, you need to reverse the inputs. Since it is not there, mention it in 9C, table 13, table 12. The boxes are there. Just mention it over here and give the detailed reconciliation as attachments to GSTR 9C. This is the answer because since you have not split it into 4B2 and 41, it means that you have contravened the provisions. Actually, because the purpose of these tables is that you don't net of the ITCs in your ITC tables. Eligible ITC का जो ऊपर का जो part होता है, you don't net of the ITCs over there. The purpose of the tables is that only. That is why they have introduced 4B1, 4B2 temporary, permanent reversals. Vidya Jain, will we get the Word document? Yes, it has been. The organizers will share the Word document with you. ठीक है. Additional FAQ. Sir, I will just take 2 more minutes, okay? Just 2 more minutes. Additional FAQs. I will just like to draw your attention to question number 3, which is not addressed in many places. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? 12B of GST and 9C. Since I cannot open 2 documents simultaneously, so please अपने थोड़ा mind में एक तो structuring कीजिए. 12A में क्या आता है? 12A contains the ITCs which are there as per the books of accounts. Okay, 12A. 12B captures the ITC booked in earlier financial year and claimed in current financial year. Now see, what will happen is now, and table 12E comes from GSTR 9. GSTR 9 contains the inputs only for financial year 24-25. So 12E contains data only for 24-25. अब हो क्या रहा है? 12A will contain data for 24-25. 12E contains 24-25. तो बीच में this odd one out table of 12B is coming जहां पर earlier year ITC being claimed in current financial year comes, which gets eliminated in 6A1 or 6H of GSTR 9. तो हो क्या रहा है? Now the department is accepting that yes, differences will come in table 12 because of this, and these unreconciled differences can be reported in table 13 of GSTR 9C. Now, Ashish had asked me a question. I am again mentioning it over here. ITC pertaining to 23-24, which has been reversed in 3B of 24-25, then such reversal will not be reported anywhere in 9. So this is covered over here. Where is non-GST purchase reported in 9? It is not reported anywhere. I also wanted to, cover some more questions, but because of paucity of time, we can continue later on. अभी time नहीं बचा है. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for your patient listening. 40 लोग अभी भी है जुड़े. Thank you so much.
So, Nehaji, do you want to say anything?
Naveen was wonderful. Although I don't know much about GST, but still I learned a lot today. And I request President CADC Khator sir to give a formal vote of thanks.
Thank you, Nehaji, and thank you, Naveen. You are like my younger brother. I can call you Naveen. Though as in your position as a guest speaker, I have to call you Naveen Ji.
No, sir, please call me Naveen. Sir, please call me Naveen.
So it is so nice of you, and I'm sure the audience must have enjoyed and well got answer to their queries. There were so many queries, and the speaker, learned speaker, managed to explain all of it with calm and also elaboration. And from Views Exchange, we thank all of the audience who have come here to participate in this webinar. To Nehaji for her organizing this, to Pallavi for our treasurer for also organizing this and taking the lead in the first part. And we from Views Exchange is holding our very flagship program Conclave on explore, excel, and expand, which is new opportunities you should explore as a chartered accountant. You should excel in that and you should expand in that. So, number of new opportunities we will be discussing in the Park Hotel on 20th of December. Flyers have already gone out. Learned speakers from all over the different verticals will be sharing their practical insights. Do not miss this. And followed by our 20th December, we will be having on 26th December another CP seminar, this time CP physical seminar on new wage code and valuation, followed by on 29th December on ethics and auditing standards. I hope to see all of you there and many more in our forthcoming programs. Thanks a lot. Thanks to Neha ji and Pallavi ji. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Naveen. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much, sir. Thank you so much. Obliged.
Thank you, Naveen, for the wonderful deliberation.
Thank you, Pallavi. Thank you.